I know this may come as a bit of a shock, all right, given the true pinnacle of humanity that I am, being the paragon that I am, the socialite, all right. But there was a time once where I was a little creepy, unintentionally. So what happened was this was about 7 or 8 years ago, I want to say, and I went over to this festival, like carnival, a little thing that was going in a nearby town, and it was nighttime, and I was just wandering around the carnival, and I got bored of stuff. I was there with some other people, and they were doing their own thing. I think there was a little concert going on. I got bored, and I just decided to, you know what? I'll take a walk. It's in town, so I was just walking down the street on the sidewalk, and eventually I kind of made my way down some other roads, and I ended up in this one neighborhood. It's kind of a university village because there's a university near there. So it's like 9 p.m. I'm by myself. I'm just, taking a walk down the street. And then as I'm walking down this one street, about a block or so ahead of me, these two college girls they come blundering out of this one house, possibly drunk, but I can't confirm that. And they're just goofing off, doing whatever, and I just like, all right, ignore that. So they're over up ahead doing their thing. I'm still walking, minding my own business. And all of a sudden, from another house, this third guy comes out, and he runs over behind him and then like jump scares him, and they obviously knew each other. The two girls were laughing and they were running around and stuff, and finally this one guy who must have been like a student representative or something like that, I don't know, but he was basically like, be aware of your surroundings, make sure you're aware of your surroundings. That's what he's telling them as they're goofing off, and then they go their separate ways, and then I go off back to this little carnival thing. And I was like, okay, that was a little weird, but you know what? It's dark out, it's nighttime, so maybe he's just, doing his due diligence, making sure everyone's safe and all that. Couple of years later, I randomly recall this memory, and I'm like, that was kind of weird. And then it occurs to me, oh, I think he was talking about me. He was probably sitting inside his house there, and he saw these two girls he knew walking down the street. And then a block behind him, he saw my creepy serial killer looking ass walking down the street. And he thought, oh, something might be a little suspicious there. And decided to go out there and do whatever he called that, jump scare them, I guess. But yeah, realistically, I'm not a threat to anyone. Okay, I'm built like a cardboard tube, alright? I'm pretty sure that those two sorority girls probably could have done more damage to me, to be honest. But yeah, so unintentionally creepy that one time, but I didn't realize it until a couple of years later. So the more you know. If you're if anyone happens to see me walking down the street at night, I'm not stalking anyone. I'm just that antisocial. That's why I walk at nighttime. So, yeah.